Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are on the Texas Sports Trail in Abilene, Texas, going to the Frontier Texas Museum, a museum that showcases what life was like back then, back during the pioneer days, back in the frontier days, when Texas towns were being established, and how they had to fight the Comanche to pretty much get anything done, because those Comanches were pretty fierce. Comanches will keep coming up on this Texas Sports Trail because they were fierce warriors who refused to give up. They were finally defeated thanks to a string of forts that Texas created along the frontier to protect settlements and travelers. And this museum here talks about how Abilene was one of those frontier places. It's a pretty well done museum. It's got nice exhibits. It tells you the history of the area. It mentions Native Americans and their lands and how we came in and took them. And there's the bison, which is important to this area. There used to be millions of them. And little by little, they were all destroyed and killed. They did this in order to destroy the Comanche, which was their livelihood. But I like seeing museums. Frontier museums are fine and fun. I like learning a lot. They had a lot of cool, interesting exhibits here. It's great for children to come and see. It's not big, but it's nice and packed, so it has a lot of information. And I like this hologram technology that they use. And this is an example of what they ended up doing to the buffalo. They say that at one point you can barely walk anywhere without seeing buffalo skulls littering the ground, just because they went all out to eradicate the buffalo. Thankfully, we've managed to bring the buffalo back. It was replaced by the longhorn, which you see here on cattle drives and frontier days with chuck wagons and all that fun stuff. Plus, it talks about pioneer towns and how they worked, how they survived. It's basically, at first, a bunch of men being rowdy at nights because that's all they had to do. And little by little, the town started being built up. Plus, they loved guns. I guess you need guns on the frontier. Also, you get to pick out a person at the beginning and see if you survive at the end. And at the end, after you learn everything that went on, you put in your card, which I think I did it the other way around. I'm dumb. But that's my fate. I was George Glenn, a former slave, and apparently I had a peaceful death at the age of 81. So, I mean, that's good, right? For a slave. Awesome. I survived. I was able to be emancipated after the Civil War. And this was my favorite exhibit there. It's multi-sensory and everything like that, and you get to swivel around. Then outside they have the world's largest cattle skull, or buffalo skull. And then they have parade grounds, and these cool little wind bangs, buffalo things. But it's a pretty nice museum that explains a lot about history on the frontier. And I hope you've been enjoying our visits through these towns and through this Texas Sports Trail. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and please comment. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.